Let's talk about the recently launched OPPO smartphone Find X7 Ultra. Now let's talk about the specifications of this smartphone. Firstly, talk about the display of this smartphone. This phone features with LTPO AMOLED curved display, 6.82 inches Quad HD plus punch hole display, resolution of 1440 by 3168 pixels, 20:9 aspect ratio, 90.3% screen to body ratio, approximately 510 ppi pixel density, 4500 nits peak brightness, 120 Hz refresh rate, Dolby Vision, HDR10 Plus support, and with Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protection. And now talk about the camera of this smartphone. The smartphone with quad camera setup on the rear that includes 50 megapixel 23mm OIS Sony LYT900 wide-angle camera, along with 50 megapixel 65mm OIS Sony IMX890 Periscope Telephoto 2.8x optical zoom camera, with 50 megapixel 135mm OIS Sony IMX858 Periscope Telephoto 6x optical zoom camera, and with 50 megapixel 14mm Sony LYT600 ultra wide-angle camera. For selfies it has 32 megapixel 21mm front camera, video recording maximum 4K at 30/60 fps on rear camera, and 4K at 60 fps on front camera. For the software, the handset turns on Android 14 operating system, based on exclusive optimized version of ColorOS 14 screen on top the device. Under the hood, the phone CPU is octa-core 3.3 GHz single-core Cortex-X4, plus 3 GHz dual-core Cortex-A720, plus 3.2 GHz tri-core Cortex-A720, plus 2.3 GHz dual-core Cortex-A520, powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset, paired with Adreno 750 GPU. In terms of storage, the smartphone plugs with 12 GB, 16 GB of LPDDR5X RAM, and 256 GB, 512 GB of UFS 4.0 onboard storage, no micro SD card slot. The physical dimensions of the smartphone measures at 164.3 by 76.2 by 9.5 mm, and it weighs around 221 grams. The color options: black, light brown, dark blue colors to see in this smartphone, and the device comes backed by a massive 5000 mAh battery, with 100-watt fast charging, 50-watt wireless charging, 10-watt reverse wireless charging support. Additionally, the smartphone also features under-display fingerprint sensor for biometric authentication, with face unlock. The connectivity option on the phone includes dual SIM 5G, dual-band Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, GPS L1 plus L5, USB Type-C audio jack, with dual stereo speakers, USB Type-C 3.2 charging port, infrared remote control port, IP68 dust and water resistant, and with NFC. So now let's have a look at the pricing details of the smartphone. The OPPO Find X7 Ultra has been priced for 12 GB plus 256 GB storage variant at 5,999 Chinese yuan, and around $979, and expected 274,999 Pakistani rupees, 81,999 Indian rupees. While the 16 GB plus 256 GB storage variant at 6,499 Chinese yuan, and around $1,099, and expected 308,999 Pakistani rupees, and expected 90,999 Indian rupees, while the 16 GB plus 512 GB storage variant at 6,999 Chinese yuan, 1,199 US dollars, and expected 336,999 Pakistani rupees, and expected 99,999 Indian rupees. Conclusion. So what do you guys think of this OPPO Find X7 Ultra smartphone? Let us know in the comments section below and subscribe for more tech updates. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in our next video.